Hello, and thank you for joining us for today's broadcast. This broadcast is a product of Shry Media, LLC. Unauthorized use, sale, or redistribution of this media in any form is strictly prohibited without the express written consent of Shry Media. Radio and television mediums are encouraged to reach out. Thank you for tuning in. Enjoy the game.
At the Salvation Army, a shelter isn't just a place to rest. It's a chance to shed layers, let loose, and finally let it go. With your gift, a warm bed is just the beginning. It's the first night of a new day. When our homeless neighbors feel safe enough to close their eyes, they can see the way forward.
truck is a tool, but a Ram is life. Yeah, it's the wipe the sweat off your brow sort of life. But it's also the let's load up the ATV's life. The my kids play way too many sports life. The let's find a secret spot to fish life. That looks nice. Innovations, comforts, and powertrains built to power all the lives you live. Ram.
Turn it up. We going big. Throw it down. We gonna really live. Let's go all out. Let's go all out. You know it's gonna get loud. 'Cause we getting down.
Your vacation is now playing in Tennessee.
The Southeast Sports Network is now on Amazon Fire TV. Now you can download the SESN app and watch on any Amazon-enabled device, such as your Fire Stick. The easiest way to download the app is to go to our website, find the Watch SESN tab, and click Fire TV app. Then just select your device from the list. That's it. Free and easy. Enjoy watching the Southeast Sports Network on your Fire TV, Fire Stick, or Fire Tablet with just a few clicks.
The rhythmic sound of more than 500 cascading waterfalls. The endless echo of more than 10,000 caves. The serene silence of 1,000 miles of wilderness trails. The next time someone tells you to get lost, consider it an opportunity. Your vacation is now playing in Tennessee.
Want to watch your favorite Southeast teams in action? We've got you covered. Stream live games and highlights on YouTube, Twitch, Amazon Fire TV, Stream TV, and more. For all the details, visit our How to Watch page at sesnsports.com. It's your one-stop guide to catching every play, every time, wherever you are. The Southeast Sports Network, bringing the game to you anytime, anywhere. Catch the most thrilling moments from your favorite local teams, only on the Southeast Sports Network. From jaw-dropping touchdowns to game-winning goals, we bring you all the highlights that make the Southeast the heart of sports. Don't miss out. Tune in anytime, anywhere, and relive the action like never before. The action lives on our YouTube channel, but you can watch highlights many different ways by visiting our website. The Southeast Sports Network, where every play matters.
When it comes to making plans, you are the best. What about those barbecues you plan in detail for your family? Or your daughter's first costume party? It was out of this world. The same way you plan each detail for those moments, start planning to protect you and your loved ones from a natural disaster. Sign up for local weather and emergency alerts, prepare an emergency kit, and make a family communications plan. Protecting your family is the best plan you can make.
The Southeast Sports Network, your free ticket to front row sports action. From heart-pounding football showdowns to thrilling basketball games, experience every moment live, all from the comfort of your home. Your favorite athletes, broadcast in real time and on demand. It's not just streaming, it's your front row ticket to the best of Southeastern sports. And the best part? It's absolutely free. Don't miss a moment of your favorite teams. Join us now at the Southeast Sports Network. The Southeast Sports Network, your front row ticket to live sports. Join SESN for an unmatched sports experience. Dive into the world of game highlights, real-time updates, and electrifying coverage. With SESN, you're not just watching sports, you're living them. Be the first to know, the first to see, and the first to share every big moment. The Southeast Sports Network, where sports come to life.
The story of the United States has been written for centuries. Penned by millions of authors, written in every language, from every perspective. With every chapter as unique as our people and our land. Our story is one made up of many. Find yours in the USA.
Kids across America are going to school hungry. Millions of kids every day. But one simple thing can help change all of this for a hungry child in America. Good, healthy food and the energy it brings. With help from caring people across America, No Kid Hungry is providing healthy meals and hope to hungry kids so they can build better futures. To learn more about ending child hunger in America, go to helpnokidhungry.org today.
They have to score here. We're getting underway for it. Walk-off home run. Here's a shot to the right side. This is shaping up to be a strike right side too.
Welcome to North Georgia and into the campus of Reinhardt University. Hi, welcome, glad you're with us today on the Southeast Sports Network. It's college basketball as the Rams of Bluefield have made the trip across the mountains to take on Reinhardt University in college basketball action. It's an Appalachian Athletic Conference game. Really good matchup between these two. Bluefield University winless on the road this season, 3-7 overall, taking on the 7-win Eagles, who are 5-2 at home. And they went 9-3 at home last year. So this is as tough as it gets to play an AAC team on their home floor. They'll look to keep the action going today against the Bluefield Rams, and we'll have it all. Now, Bluefield is coming off of a game last night. They played the Pioneers, a really good one, Spartanburg Methodist College, and then made the 3.5-hour drive from there over in South Carolina to take on the Eagles. So a long trip, a long night, and a quick turnaround. But they're going to look to bring the heat today, and we'll see if they can do it. We'll have it all. Gabriel Schrei, glad you're along for the ride. We're just about 90 seconds away from tip in the opening festivities here. Before we get into it, first let's take a look at the top 10 in the country in the league. Georgetown is riding high, 538 points in our latest poll, 12-0, undefeated. College of Idaho right behind them, 508 points in the poll, and Fried-Hardeman and the Lions, 12-1 this season, 488 points. Bethel rounding out the top 10, 367 points. They are 10-1 this season. Now a look at the top teams in the Appalachian Athletic Conference, and league play has been really, really good so far this season. Here are your top 10 in the AAC. Columbia International, the Rams, 6-1, leading the way, followed by Bryan, Pikeville, and Johnson. And you've got Reinhardt University, who we'll see here today. They're 4-2 in conference play, 66% win rate. And who's fifth right behind them? Bluefield, the Rams, 3-3 overall, 500 in league play. So this is a crucial matchup for league standings and will shape the way the rest of this season goes. Bluefield really needs the win. Obviously, the top 10 make it into the conference tournament for a chance to play nationally, but this win could change the way the season is going for the Bluefield Rams. They really would like to start January with a big victory. Lost last night. It was a tough matchup, tough sledding on the road. A win today would be much welcome momentum for a team that struggled in a road game last night against the Pioneers. Final score of last night's game was not close. Spartanburg Methodist took it 106-75. Reinhardt hasn't played since they bested Campbellsville, and that was on Wednesday, 82-80. We'll have all the action in this one, starting lineups and more when we come back in just a moment from Waleska, Georgia.
The Southeast Sports Network is now on Amazon Fire TV. Now you can download the SESN app and watch on any Amazon-enabled device, such as your Fire Stick. The easiest way to download the app is to go to our website, find the Watch SESN tab, and click Fire TV app. Then just select your device from the list. That's it. Free and easy. Enjoy watching the Southeast Sports Network on your Fire TV, Fire Stick, or Fire Tablet with just a few clicks.
Welcome back to North Georgia and inside of the Brown Athletics Center. Bluefield University Rams going to take on the Reinhardt University Eagles in Appalachian Athletic Conference basketball action. A really good one in store. Very glad you're here for the ride. I'm Gabriel Schrei, Southeast Sports Network. We have a good one in store. Thank you to our fans tuning in as well on ETC Channel 3, L&J Telephone Company's ETC Now, and the National Sports Network, our first simulcast ever to NSBN today. I'm Gabriel Schrei, and we'll have all the action, what promises to be a barn burner, a middle-of-the-league matchup. Number 5, number 6 in the AAC, Reinhardt, has won 12 of their last 15 at home. They are a force in Waleska, Georgia, and they'll look to keep that going today in conference action. Starting lineups for the Reinhardt University Eagles, it's T. Williams, Derek Brown, Nate Jones, Donovan Pearman, and Brazen James, the dunker. He has been electric in making highlight reels around the nation. A couple of really good players in the front court for the Rams of Bluefield. Elijah Light, Contavious McKinney getting the start. Behind them, Donovan Martin, Jay Washington Thomas, and Jordan Lineberger rounding out the starting 5. Bluefield 3-6 overall, 3-3 in conference though. They've won a pair in a row. Reinhardt 7-6 overall, including a couple of losses to two of the very best in America. They won their last outing and they're 4-2 in conference play. A win today would be huge for both of these programs. We're ready to go, and the opening tip is won back by the Bluefield Rams. Bluefield will run the floor first. Rams. McKinney loses it. Taken away by the Eagles of Reinhardt University. Long outlet feed down to the baseline, and this one is off of the floor. Bluefield back underway with the ball. Lost it, but only for a moment. Down low, taken away by Reinhardt University along the baseline. Great steal. Pushing the tempo, Pearman. Donovan. His pass, a laser, is intercepted. Tipped out of the air and taken up by Donovan Martin. White running the floor. Handed it off. Stolen away by Reinhardt again. Just 55 seconds off of the clock. We're still scoreless. The three is short. Swatted, and it goes off near the corner. Both teams say they've got the ball, but it'll end up in the hands of the Bluefield Rams. Bluefield is led on the bench by the Assistant Director of Athletics, Richard Morgan. Richard, more than a decade of coaching experience when he joined this roster way back in 2009, and he has been a very important piece of the athletic department for Bluefield's Rams. Reinhardt is led by Justin Newton. Definitely one of my favorite coaches in North Georgia and the region here. That one bangs home, a three-point ball. Easy for Quintavious McKinney. Quintavious McKinney has been really good this season. We're going to see a lot of that out of him today. 3-0 as we're just getting started in North Georgia. Glad you're with us. Nice pass along the block. Low post, backdoor, wants it off the glass, too much. Rams come down with the ball. Martin off of the board. Quintavious McKinney hands it off. White fights his way across the elbow, floater too much, rattles out, and the putback off the glass rims and won't go. It remains 3-0. 2 minutes gone. Long feed, Reinhardt Eagles. Nate Jones bangs it home. A 1-point game. Really cold start for these two. We're already 2.5 minutes into the game and only 5 points scored. Rams from the baseline, no. Long feed down the floor, Pearman. Donovan down inside, off the mark. I'm not sure what happened there, just mistouched that. Wide open lane to the basket. Only a couple of buckets so far. Nate Jones has one of them. He's averaging 19 points per game, 18 and change to be specific. 44% from the floor this season, which is just lights out. 39% from the three-point line. Rams, three ball, yes! Rustling the twine, this goes. 6-2, a 4-point lead now for Bluefield. Reinhardt to respond. Jones, it's short. This one along the baseline, taken up. Eagles lose it. Gathered by Washington Thomas. Backdoor feed, Bluefield from the low post. This one cashed in by Quintavis McKinney. McKinney has shot an incredible 50% from the floor this season. Tucker, Lau, Wiggins, and Nakai Fisher waiting to check in here in front of me at the table. Reinhardt Eagles to the elbow. Derek Brown, ball is loose. Rams can't get it away from him, and Brown regathers and gets it to go. 8-4 in Waleska, Georgia. So far, Bluefield has doubled up the Reinhardt Eagles. We've almost played 4 minutes. We've seen a dozen points. On the elbow in trouble. Rams shovel it down to the baseline off the glass. That's easy for Donovan Martin. This is Martin's 7th appearance this season. He's averaging about 5 points per game. Trouble along the baseline, the violation, and the ball will stay with Reinhardt. A trio of changes coming off the floor is Pearman, Brown, and James. Justin Newton on the left side of your screen. White, McKinney, Washington Thomas, Lineberger, all on the floor for the Rams. Eagles, wow, gets it to go, automatic. Mid-range Jay cuts it back to a 4-point game, 10-6. So far, the Rams have proven difficult to keep pace with for the Reinhardt Eagles. Reinhardt back in a defensive shell, cleaned up off the glass, and this goes as well. Lineberger drops that home. Lineberger making his 8th appearance for Bluefield University this season, shooting 40% from the floor. From the straightaway, the 3-ball off the mark for Zay Wiggins. He shot 44% from three-point range. Rams off the mark in the violation along the baseline as it's 12-6 in Waleska. Bluefield brought the heat early. At the line is Elijah White. He shot 79% from the charity stripe this season, 26 for 33 entering the day. Reinhardt averaging 83 points per game this season, 87 in conference play. Bluefield averaging 71, but 79 in conference play. Again, Reinhardt 4-2 in conference, Bluefield 3-3. The Rams are 3-6 overall. The Eagles are 7-6. Importantly, Bluefield is 0-3 on the road this season, even though they've won a pair in a row. Nakai Fisher off the long bomb and the violation down inside. Fisher at the charity stripe, 18 for 24, that's 75% this season so far at the line. 14-6. Bluefield Rams cooking with gas in Waleska today. Somebody get some water. Glad you're with us, Southeast Sports Network, NSPN, ETC3. I'm Gabriel Schrei, and we've got college basketball this afternoon. A lot of fun. This goes. Nakai Fisher, perfect at the line today. So far, Bluefield shooting 45% from the floor. Reinhardt shooting 33. Bluefield has hit a pair of threes. Reinhardt 0 for 3. Both are perfect at the stripe. This one goes down inside for McKinney. Quintavis automatic at 16-8. Eagles to respond. Long ball. And the violation. Inbound. Lau. 3-ball, yes! Tucker Lau gets it to go. Tucker Lau is now 14 of 28 from three-point land this season. That's 50%. 16-11 in Waleska. Reinhardt is on a 5-2 run.
Where's the train? I believe it's her. I'm not 100%.
I think we've got a player with a cut on his finger. Over with the trainer right now is Quintavis McKinney. McKinney is back onto the floor. Being told he did cut his finger. Long feed, that's McKinney with the ball. At the arc, defended by Fisher. Nakai bringing pressure, an outlet pass, now back down to the elbow. Martin turns around, the J won't drop. Eagles, Wiggins pushing the tempo to Nate Jones. Jones, one of the best shooters in America. Back to him, Nate. Long ball, oh my goodness, the range on this guy. He tried that from the next town over. 5-point game, Martin, nice move. Stays with it. How about the handles on Donovan? He gets it to go. He looks like one of those old mixtapes they used to make and send out. 18-11, the handles on full display. 7 minutes gone in our first half. Hi everyone, Southeast Sports Network, I'm Gabriel Fry. It's a 4-point game, 18-14. Reinhardt extends their run in this last minute, but it doesn't last long. Now it's 20-14. That ruins what Reinhardt had put together. It was an 8-4 run. Driving, oh, he wanted the dunk and ran out of steam as Quintavis McKinney ladles at home. 22-14 in Waleska, as looking good. Bluefield so far keeping the Eagles under control. Welcome back to Waleska, Georgia, and inside of Brown Athletics Center. Gabriel Fry, Southeast Sports Network. We're really glad you're with us. This is a good one so far. Really good action between the Rams and the Eagles on SCSN. Lau pulls up and gets it to go. The 3-ball from the corner. Wow, right at a commercial break. He nails it. Welcome back, everyone. My goodness. 5-point game, 22-17. The Bluefield Rams in control with 8 minutes gone. We've played 7 minutes and 44 seconds of our first half. Rams to inbound. Lineberger from the front court. This is McKinney. Quintavis defended by Fisher. Dished away by Washington Thomas. Bluefield, a couple of handoffs. Driving is Martin. Donovan tries it from mid-range. Ball is grabbed up by the Rams, who ladle it home into the twine. Lineberger gets it to go. Reinhardt pushing the tempo. Eagles about to make a pair of changes. Standing by are Pearman and James. T. Williams as well heading onto the floor. Coming off is Wiggins, Jones, and Fisher. Bluefield Rams stay with the same 5. 7 points separate these two, 24-17. Bluefield is feeling it after a 40-point loss to Spartanburg Methodist last night, but not as much as Tucker Lau is feeling it. Oh, baby. Unlimited range, how about that? Gets it to go. The Rams will be with the ball. Four-point game, 24-20. Reinhardt, huge defensive play. Here comes James. Look out for Brazen off the glass, and the Rams create the play. He gets it back and jams it home. 2 points separate us, 24-22. That's the smallest margin for Bluefield since the opening minutes in Molesca. Reinhardt gets the takeaway again. Here comes Nate Jones. Back outside to three-point land on the straightaway. Sidesteps, long 2 off the mark. Pearman with a rebound. Dished across to McKinney. Quintavis will slow it up as he runs the floor. Bluefield Rams, the handoff. Entry pass, Lau busts that up, and he's on the ball in the corner as the official stops play.
And stop standing right there. He didn't hold you that time.
Coach is not happy about the play. Nate Jones onto the floor for Lau, and his teammates are loving him. Tucker Lau comes into the game for about 5 minutes, is an absolute menace. Rams getting a change as well. Lau comes in, is perfect. 4 for 4, 3 for 3 from three-point land, 11 points. Rams lose the ball. Eagles swatted. No goaltend called for. Rams get the ball. I can't believe that's not goaltending. Backdoor feed, and Bluefield can't finish there. That was a really nice pass to Donovan Martin. Everybody's having fun right now. Both teams smiling, running up and down the floor. It's a 2-point game, 24-22, and we're halfway through our first half. 10-12 to go until the break. Williams from the elbow, no. Banged out of the iron. Bluefield comes down to the ball. Rams will run the floor. White distributes to Lineberger. Jordan didn't keep it. McKinney trying along the baseline, and the foul, and one as he'll go to the charity stripe. McKinney, the leading scorer so far for the Rams today. This will be his first trip to the line. He's now 5 for 6 from the floor, including a 3-ball, 11 points for McKinney. This season, he's 56% at the line, so about a 50-50 ball here for the Ram. With a 4-point lead to make it 5, yes. 27-22. Eagles outside from the straightaway, drives from the mid-post. He goes all the way and ladles it home. It's a 3-point game in North Georgia. Bluefield looking for the dunk, getting airborne and the violation. Jordan Lineberger draws it. He would have dunked that, so probably a good call to go ahead and foul him intentionally. Lineberger will go to the stripe. Spent a couple moments talking with Coach and T. Williams before the game, and Williams looking good so far. Coach told me it'd be fun to watch play. Certainly is. 28-24, 4-point game. He'll shoot his second. No. 50-50 ball. This is a guy who's having fun. Donovan Perriman, all smiles. Jones across, James down low, out front with the ball. Derek Brown tries it over a pair of defenders, and Perriman gets the board. Rams wanted the long outlet pass. Brown playing up. Donovan wants to go all the way. Off the glass, he does. 30-24. .8:40 to go in our first half. Bluefield Rams from the corner. Tries this. No, won't get it off the glass. Off the heel of the iron. Jones comes up with the ball. Nate with pace. Distributes to Brown. Around the world. Williams on the elbow in trouble. Somehow got that to the corner. And this one off the mark. Pinballs its way out to the front court. Eagles get the ball back. James in a 3-point game. Reinhardt yet to lead in this one. Jones with 2 on the shot clock. Tries that from downtown Atlanta. Off the mark. Rams come up with it. Good chance for Bluefield to extend their lead to 5, and they do. 32-27. And a timeout on the floor. So as these two programs take a timeout, we will as well. A 5-point game with 7.5 to go in our first half. A really good one underway in Waleska. Don't go anywhere. We'll have more in just a moment. Welcome back to Waleska, Georgia. 32-27. Right now the lead in the hands of the Bluefield Rams, and it's been all Bluefield Rams in this first half. Down inside. Nakai Fisher draws the foul. 32-27, 7.5 to go in our first half. Make it a 4-point ball game. 32-28. The largest lead of this first half, 6 points, held by the Bluefield Rams. They have yet to trail. This game has never been tied. Right now, a 3-point game. Really good one underway. Bluefield rattles and drops. 34-29. 7 minutes to go in our first half in a 5-point game. Nate Jones loses this. Through the legs of Williams, picked up by the Rams. Bluefield University to respond, moving quickly. Now they'll pump the brakes. Nakai Fisher, 4-on-4 there, defending Tyler. Across to Donovan. Martin defended by T. 5-point game. Tyler again. Trying to go inside, taken away by Lau. Tucker running the floor. He's double teamed, kicks it to the corner. Nakai Fisher is wide open. He gets it to go. 2-point game, 6 minutes to play in our first half. Elijah White floats it across the floor. Tyler kicks it out to the straightaway. This one goes off the glass for Pearman. 3-ball, Tucker Lau, it clatters out. Lau no longer perfect on the afternoon. Putback won't go for Nakai Fisher. 4-point game, 36-32. We've really seen no significant runs in this one. From the corner, off the mark. A good look. Donovan Martin couldn't get it to go. Another long ball. Tucker from the baseline. His 2 bounces out. He went from being perfect to missing 2 in a row. Trying again. Off the mark for Elijah White. Fisher with a board. Long ball all alone. Flight number 3. Flight control, it's grounded you. The putback does go. 36-34. 5 minutes to go in our first half. Trio of changes coming for the Reinhardt Eagles. Rams, mid-range, no. Long feed, Lau, out front to Wiggins. T. Williams, 3-ball, yes! He finds the twine, and you can tell he's feeling it. A little bit of redemption was in order, and it's the first lead of the afternoon for Reinhardt University by 1 point, 37-36. 4 1/4 to go. Bluefield from along the edge of the block, the violation. 3 waiting to check in for Reinhardt. Donovan Pearman is seated right in front of me, and I think he's got the winningest smile I've seen this month. Maybe the winningest smile of 2025 so far. 2 changes for the Rams of Bluefield. No. The official says not yet. Weinberger and Washington Thomas are waiting to come onto the floor. Mrs. Quintavis. He's 56% at the line this season. Yes. This is our first tie. 37 all. 4:11 to play in our first half. Quintavis. Yes. Pearman running the floor. Derek Brown from downtown gets it to go. That's our 3rd lead change of this first half. 4 minutes exactly left to go in our first half of play, and we've got a player slow to rise. Hopefully he's all right. So while they take a moment and check on him, we'll take a moment as well. College Hoops, SESN. Welcome back to Waleska, Georgia, 40-38. 3 lead changes, 2 of them in the last 30 seconds. 40-38 is our tally, a 2-point advantage for Reinhardt University. Williams was able to get up and come off of the floor under his own power, so that's a great sign. 42 degrees, couldn't be colder than this. Feels like an Arctic blast making its way through North Georgia. Back underway as the Rams have the ball and trail by 2. They led for the first 16 minutes of this first half. Great pass, but it's blockered away by Brown. Outward feed, Pearman. Donovan has a convoy, tries the edge of the post. Outside, Brown wide open, it's short. Nakai Fisher to clean it up off the glass. Swatted, this one loose on the baseline. Bluefield comes down with it. Rams pushing the pace. Donovan Martin, backside, Washington in trouble. 3 ball, this one is wide. Derek Brown to Pearman, Donovan. These two have a connection. Nate Jones. Jones splits the difference off the glass. No, the putback for Nakai Fisher and the violation. 40-38. 3 lead changes, 1 tie. 3 minutes and 5 seconds to play in our first half. Reinhardt, Nate Jones to the line.
I got it. I know. Come on. Oh. I'm here. I got 2-0.
Jones is 87% at the charity stripe. Yes. 41-38. Donovan Martin back into the game. Jones to take his second. Yes. 2 changes for Reinhardt. Lau and Wiggins onto the floor. Jones and Pearman coming off. Look at the smile of Donovan Pearman. That guy is having fun. I wish I could have that much fun. That's a great winning smile. Ball comes out of play into the bench of Reinhardt. Eagles will throw in. James puts that onto the floor to Wiggins. Four-point game, Reinhardt in the lead. Nice feed, mid-post, trying it. Brown rattles over the lip of the rim and goes into the twine. The largest lead of the afternoon for Reinhardt, 44-38. That ties the largest lead of the game for either program at 6 points. Bluefield, backdoor feed, and the lead stays alive for now. Trying again, yes, off the glass this goes. 4-point game. 2 1/4 to play. That's a big-time violation by Bluefield. It sends Reinhardt back to the line. Zay Wiggins, and he has been electric at the stripe, 91% this season. The last guy on the floor you want to send to the line. 2 in a dozen seconds. Yes. Leading scorers with 12 points, Donovan Martin. Quintavis McKinney leads all scorers with 14. Lau leads the Eagles with 11. He hit 4 straight and hasn't scored since. Brown has got 9, Fisher and Jones both with 7. Bluefield Rams. Just inside the arc, yes, nice ball by Quintavis McKinney. And he's now extended his scoring total even further to 16 points, powering the Rams. 140. This one goes for Brown. That makes the 6-point game again, 48-42 with 95 seconds to go in the half. Justin Wiggins, the handoff. Rams, wow, he split the difference between all that traffic and the violation down inside.
Do not say a word. Off the screen and go downhill before the big steps out. That's what you're getting ready to say. Go downhill. Jern is in that corner over there.
Blake Seats is right in front of the camera waiting to check in. Hi, Blake. Blake shooting 43% from the floor this season. Didn't mean to scare him. I wasn't complaining he was in front of the camera, just telling you who that was. He's onto the floor for Derek Brown.
Right there. You got ball.
5-point game, 78 seconds to play in this first half. No. Reinhardt. Wiggins, Fisher, no. Just short. Seats has it taken away. Donovan Martin looking down the floor. Wow, is all alone with the ball. Walking the orange down the hardwood over the timeline. 60 seconds left in our first half. Eagles to Blake. Defended by Martin. He went across. James tries the baseline off the glass and the violation. He'll take that. A chance to extend their lead to the largest of the afternoon. At one point, the Rams led by 6. The Eagles have led by as much as 6 as well. The first will not go for James. Miles onto the floor in place of Donovan Martin. James shooting 79% from the charity stripe this season. Second one won't go either. 0 for 2 on that trip. Remains a 5-point game. Wiggins on the floor. He'll try it from the low post off the mark. Eagles come down with the ball. This is Brazen James running the floor. Out to Tucker Lau. Wants the 3 ball, and they'll say he took an extra step. Shot clock will be off. 29 seconds left in our first half at a 5-point game. Coach Newton saw that step. He just laughed it off. 2 changes. Lau is off for Williams. Lineberger on for Wiggins. Rams with the ball. McKinney inbounds. Jordan, the handoff to White. Elijah, heavily defended, trying to escape Wiggins. 21 seconds in the half, 5-point game. Bluefield content to burn the clock out. They're right in front of the scorer's table. Outside, McKinney on the corner. Trying to pull up, in trouble. 3 ball blocked by James. Eagles down the floor, 3 seconds, 2, 1 second on the clock. James, mid-range off the mark. And so a 5-point lead in the hands of Reinhardt University and the Eagles as they head to the locker room. A really exciting first half of play between Bluefield and Reinhardt University. We'll be back on the Southeast Sports Network with more college basketball in just a bit.
teams in action, we've got you covered. Stream live games and highlights on YouTube, Twitch, Amazon Fire TV, Stream TV, and more. For all the details, visit our How to Watch page at sesnsports.com. It's your one-stop guide to catching every play, every time, wherever you are. The Southeast Sports Network, bringing the game to you anytime, anywhere.
At the U.S. Center for Safe Sport, we see champions everywhere we look. In every sport, on every court, we're building a foundation to ensure all athletes are safe, supported, and strengthened. At the U.S. Center for Safe Sport, ending abuse is not just our job. It's our promise.
A truck is a tool, but a ram is life. Yeah, it's the wipe the sweat off your brow sort of life. But it's also the let's load up the ATVs life. The my kids play way too many sports life. The let's find a secret spot to fish life. That looks nice. Innovations, comforts, and powertrains built to power all the lives you live. Ram.
The most thrilling moments from your favorite local teams, only on the Southeast Sports Network. From jaw-dropping touchdowns to game-winning goals, we bring you all the highlights that make the Southeast the heart of sports. Don't miss out. Tune in anytime, anywhere, and relive the action like never before. The action lives on our YouTube channel, but you can watch highlights many different ways by visiting our website. The Southeast Sports Network, where every play matters.
The Southeast Sports Network, your free ticket to front row sports action. From heart-pounding football showdowns to thrilling basketball games, experience every moment live, all from the comfort of your home. Your favorite athletes, broadcast in real time and on demand. It's not just streaming, it's your front row ticket to the best of Southeastern sports. And the best part? It's absolutely free. Don't miss a moment of your favorite teams. Join us now at the Southeast Sports Network. The Southeast Sports Network, your front row ticket to live sports.
In life, things aren't scripted.
If you're an athlete, we need people like you and translate those skills to officiating.
You can get a lot out of it.
It happens in every town, in every game.
We never have a perfect game, but the rewards always outweigh the negativities.
My character, Shazam, knows all about growing up in a family full of teenage superheroes. They're bold.
Where's everyone going?
To fight crime.
Okay.
Adventurous. Shazam! There's never a dull moment. And no matter what happens, they'll always have your back. All they need is a place to grow and be themselves. And the best part is, you don't have to be a superhero to adopt a teen. Learn more about adopting a teen from foster care. Visit adoptuskids.org. You can't imagine the reward.
We are Jack into the character.
We're there to serve, make sure we're creating a fair atmosphere for both teams, upholding the integrity of the game.
I chose to be an official. It's the best decision I've made.
In life, things aren't scripted. Games aren't pre-scripted. You know, I got into officiating because my father was an official. Officiating was part of our family life. It wasn't just the game.
Get to be outside, get to like experience the game. It's so much more fun. You can get a lot out of it.
If you're an athlete, we need people like you and translate those skills to officiating.
It helped me become not only a better official, but a better person.
It happens in every town, in every game.
We never have a perfect game, but the rewards always outweigh the negativities.
And it's just been wonderful.
Back in Waleska, Georgia, 48-43 at the half, a 5-point game. At one point, a 6-point lead 6 minutes into this for the Bluefield Rams. Then with 3.5 minutes to go in our first half, Reinhardt was out in front by 6, and they kind of held that margin. Obviously, the Rams got one back, 5 points at the half, 48-43. Really, really good game for almost the entirety, 3/4 of that first half, 16 minutes. Bluefield was in the lead. Reinhardt never led. Then we had 3 quick lead changes. A tie, and that's where we are now. A 5-point game, 48-43 after 20 minutes. Bluefield will be looking to get back out in front in this second half of play. They're going to need to continue to be very productive to do so. Suffered a 40-point loss to Spartanburg Methodist last night. They'll be looking to right the ship in Waleska in this second half. Obviously, a really hot start. Just unable to carry it over. Really excited for all of this action. Reinhardt University has had a really nice season so far. 7-6, 5-2 at home. Bluefield 3-6 overall, 0-3 on the road. They've won a pair in a row. Reinhardt won last time out as well. Both could use the momentum. Here's a look at the top 10 in the league. Georgetown Tigers. We saw them at the show on SESN. They were fantastic. Freed Hardeman also at the show, 12-1 this season. Lots of fun watching the Lions. Northwestern at the show. That was our opener, a really good one against the Patriots of Cumberland's. Enjoyed that. Now I'll look at the Appalachian Athletic Conference leaderboard. CIU, the Rams, out in front, followed by the Lions of Bryan from Dayton, Tennessee. Pikeville, Kentucky's Bears, trailing them in third. Johnson Royals, both the men's and the women's programs are hot. Women's program, one of the best around. Brian Lahan at the helm of that. Reinhardt trails the Royals, 4-2 in conference play, followed closely by the Rams of Bluefield, who they lead right now 48-43 at the half. Milligan, Montreat, Truett, McConnell, and Columbia. And of course, we'll be on hand for the conference tournament in Kingsport, Tennessee, both men's and women's. Here's a look at the weather. An Arctic blast hammering us in North Georgia, 41 degrees. At least the skies are clear, and we've got no snow or rain yet. But we are expecting some significant winter weather. Cold, cold times ahead. Glad you're with us. We'll be right back with more College Hoops on the Southeast Sports Network. (48-43), a 5-point game at the half. Reinhardt University in the lead. Hi, everyone. Welcome back to Waleska, Georgia. I'm Gabriel Schrei, and this is the Southeast Sports Network. Big thank you to LJ Telephone Company for carrying today's game on ETC Now. Channel 3 on your ETC cable package. And it's our first ever simulcast to the National Sports Network, NSBNsports.com. We're ready to go with the second half of action between the Eagles and the Rams. Bluefield will be looking to storm back and take the lead back from Reinhardt. They were in the lead all the way up until the 16th minute of that first half of play, and Reinhardt was able to take it away from them and get out in front. They'll be looking to find a way to stay in command throughout the course of the second half. Very difficult to decide how this one is going to go to the naked eye from along the floor. Tucker Lau's got 11, Derek Brown with 11. Fisher and Jones both with 7 points. Wiggins and Williams with 5 for the Eagles. Quintavious McKinney, 17 points, a dozen for Donovan Martin. Elijah White with 6, 5 for Jordan Lineberger. So far, the top performer in this game, Davis McKinney, 6 for 8 from the floor, a 3-point bomb, 4 for 5 at the stripe, a rebound to go with it, 17 points. Tucker Lau, 4 for 6, 3 for 4 from three-point land, an assist to go with that, and 11 points. Eagles man, mid-range, hot start. Williams cashes in, rustling the twine for the largest lead of the afternoon at 7 points. The ref just asked us for something at the scorer's table.
Lineberger, don't scream for him.
The Rams of Bluefield looking to respond. Just 20 seconds into this. McKinney. Martin, defended by James. Mid-range, the J, too much. Bluefield scrambling for the ball. 3 Eagles there. Somehow he gets it out to three-point land, and this one rattles home. Elijah White hits that one from downtown. Turnaround J off the mark. Bluefield looking to respond quickly. This one off the glass goes easily. Two-point game. Rams looking to tie it up. Now for the lead. No. James to Jones, misfired. Elijah White for 2. Would have equalized. Instead, he'll go to the line. Looking to earn the tie. 1 minute, 40 seconds gone in our second half. 2-point game in Waleska. Yes. White 79% at the line this season. For the tie. No. The Rams do get the ball back.
Put 18 on the shot clock. 18.
The referee makes an adjustment to our shot clock. Looks like our scorer's table is leaking out onto the floor. Bluefield, Rams off the glass, no. Reinhardt couldn't get the board, another chance for Bluefield. Rams get the ball back again and finally out in front, 51-50. 2 minutes gone in our second half. That is our 4th lead change of the afternoon. Reinhardt continues to trail by 1. This one rattles and goes and make it a 3-point game. Couple of changes are due for the Reinhardt Eagles. Nakai Fisher, Tucker Lau onto the floor. Wiggins checks in as well. 3 fresh sets of legs for the Reinhardt Eagles. 2 minutes and change into our second half in a 3-point game. Quintavis McKinney at the charity stripe for Bluefield's Rams. Quintavis McKinney makes it a 4-point game. That's a hilarious interaction. White says, do you want me to cover Nate Jones? Coach says, you can. Reinhardt mid-range, can't bust it. Rams of Bluefield. White leading the way down the floor, knifes his way through traffic and gets it to go. A little kiss off the glass makes it a 6-point game, tying their largest lead of the afternoon. 56-50 in Waleska. It's an 8-0 run for the Rams of Bluefield. Scratch that, let's call it a 13-2 run since the half. Three and a quarter minutes gone in our second half. Nate Jones shovels it to Lau and misfires. And a break on the floor being taken by these two. We'll take a break as well. College basketball, Southeast Sports Network. Welcome back. The Rams of Bluefield in the lead by 6 over the Eagles of Reinhardt on the Southeast Sports Network. Glad you're with us. I'm Gabriel Schrei, college basketball. And the violation along the edge of the block as he fires that. Nakai Fisher catches the foul. It is now the largest lead of the day for Bluefield, 8 points. Seeking an even larger lead of 9 points. Yes. A 9-point lead, a 16-2 run since the half. I don't know what Coach drew on the whiteboard at the halftime break, but it worked. Tucker Lau bangs the three. Three ball in response, too much. Jones gets the board. Reinhardt trailing by 6. Ball is lost. And this one is going to be jammed by Lineberger.
Just can't have the head taps pointing at him like that. Can't have the head taps pointing at him like that. That's what we're calling it. The head tap pointing. Ooh, oh, the bench.
Someone on the bench doing a little too much for the liking of the official. Shovel to the far side. From the front court, Nate Jones. Wow. Back to Nate Jones, who's automatic from three-point land. It cuts the lead of the Rams back to earth at 5 points. 61-56, 5 minutes into the second half. Rams of Bluefield. Blown tire, the ball will stay with Bluefield. Bluefield getting a change. DeAndre Miles comes onto the floor. Miles shoots 43% from the floor. Oh, wow, Elijah White. Lights one off. White continues his day hot. 63-56. Eagles respond with haste. The 3-ball makes it a 4-point game. Nate Jones came to cook with gasoline this afternoon. 5.5 gone in our second half. Rams in trouble. Here come the Eagles of Reinhardt. Jones, 3-ball. Oh, baby! He hits that from Main Street, downtown Atlanta. Look out! Flight number 11. Off the glass, he can't get it. Nakai tips the ball. Taken by McKinney. Wow, strips it away. Nakai across the floor. Eagles to the corner. Reinhardt, T. Williams, 3-ball, too much. Lau almost creates another possession. Here comes Elijah White and the Rams of Bluefield in a 1-point game. Bluefield extends their lead back to 3, and a timeout on the floor in what has turned into a track meet in Waleska, Georgia. We'll break and be back with more college hoops. Back in Waleska, Georgia, in a 3-point game. (65-62). Bluefield Rams leading the Eagles of Reinhardt in what has been a really, really close one. We've seen 4 lead changes already in this game. Reinhardt looking to keep their cooking going. Bluefield will pick their way back down the floor. The Eagles suffered a 16-2 run by Bluefield University to open this second half, and that's the only reason they're in this game right now. Rams looking to extend their lead, and the extra step is a travel. The official emphatically signaling that ball back to the Eagles of Reinhardt. Nakai Fisher checking out of the game for the Eagles. Donovan Perriman running the floor. Donovan to Lau. Tucker, mid-range J. Big high bounce, and it's snatched up by Bluefield. Wiggins gets the board. Rams will run the floor. White leads the way. Flipped outside. Bluefield from the corner. 3-ball is busted. Oh, baby. 68-62, 6-point game, 12.5 to go. Reinhardt Eagles off the glass. This one rattles and drops. Derek Brown gets one back. (67-64). to adjust the score. Long outlet feed, T. Williams, double team. Stripped away by Bluefield. Rams. White, all alone. McKinney gets this one. 69-64, a 5-point game with a dozen to play. 3 ball, short. Big high bounce. Reinhardt Eagles along the edge of the block. 2 ball, no. Williams, rebound, swatted. Bluefield comes down with possession. Rams. McKinney to White, he'll run the floor. Elijah shakes Williams, heavily defended by Pearman down inside. And as the ball finds its way over the end line, a couple of changes coming. White comes off the floor for Wiggins. Lau and Williams come out of the game for Reinhardt. We've got Fisher in. James in. Another change coming. Donovan Martin into the game for Bluefield's Rams. McKinney will come out. Bluefield leads by 5. A 16-2 run powered Bluefield to this narrow margin. In the lead and looking to stay there. Wiggins dicing it up against Pearman. Outside, wanting 3. He drives and the floater goes. That's a big time ball. Extending their lead to 7. One of the larger leads of the afternoon. Reinhardt can't respond. Nakai Fisher is just short. Wiggins and the Rams. Martin went right back to him. Washington Thomas loses this along the block. We got a player slow to rise. Hopefully he's all right. Eagles coming together. 10:45 to go, 71-64. A 16-2 run put Bluefield in the lead, and they've been there ever since. They would love to extend it before any more time comes off the board. This one has been really good, and that lead has been crucial to keeping the momentum going. Here's a look, could be our last of the day at your top 10 in the Appalachian Athletic Conference. Columbia International leading all. Bryan Lions right behind them. Pikeville Bears in third. The Royals of Johnson just in front of Reinhardt, and the Eagles are trailed by none other than the Rams of Bluefield. There's a look at your top 10 in the nation, led by the Tigers of Georgetown College, followed by the College of Idaho and Freed Hardeman. The Lions ready to get back underway in Waleska. Quick one goes for the Bluefield Rams. It's a 10-point lead, the largest of the afternoon. The largest for the Rams, the largest for either program. Nakai Fisher out to Nate Jones. He drives down along the edge of the block. Nakai picks it up, spin move, fights his way to the glass and gets it. Nice play by Fisher. We're almost halfway through the second half. Reinhardt started the half leading by 5, and now they trail by 8. Wiggins, whoa, gets away with it. Wiggins again, long 2, yes, wow. That's a beautiful ball. Back to 10 points. We're over halfway through our second half. Brown to James. Nakai. A pump, then floats it out. Yes, that goes. Williams. Off the mark. Got jostled down inside. Reinhardt has 3 waiting to check into the game, 1 waiting to check in for Bluefield. Wiggins, Law, Williams onto the floor for Reinhardt. McKinney onto the floor for the Rams. Jones, Fisher coming out. 7-point game, 9:20 to play. Rams. Reinhardt needs their largest run of the day to get back in control. Tipped away from James, regathered by Lau, who puts it home off the glass. 5-point game, 76-71. Justin Newton calling a play. 3 ball, short for Bluefield. Rams, Wiggins regathers, tries it, and it gets it to go. It's a 7-point game, 78-71. Wow. Entry pass along the baseline. It's stolen away from Williams by the Rams of Bluefield. Bluefield to respond. They get the 3 to go, and it's a 10-point game again, 81-71. They've tied their largest lead of the afternoon. 8 minutes to play. Reinhardt desperately needs to start a run. Williams floats this out to 3-point land. Derek Brown shoveled it down along the edge of the floor, fighting for it. Rams get it. Wiggins. Defended by Lau, nearly stolen away by Williams. He flips this down to the 3-point line. Back on the front court is Wiggins. And a turnover. This one back to Reinhardt. Jones will head onto the floor. James will come off. Nakai Fisher also checking into the game in place of Derek Brown. The 5 on the floor now for the Rams of Bluefield. Elijah White, Lanier Young, Donovan Martin, Quintavis McKinney. Rounding out the 5 is DeAndre Miles. Williams gets this with a goaltending call. It's an 8-point game, 81-73. Seven and a half to play. Rams fight their way down the floor. McKinney, oh, what a feed. He floats this up to Donovan Martin. Martin looking for the jam, but either way, it's a nice play. 10-point game again. Eagles respond. They needed that 3 ball, and so a 7 to play. 83-76 in North Georgia. .76 with 7 minutes to play in Waleska, Georgia. Bluefield's Rams in the lead against Reinhardt, and they've got the ball. He'll inbound in just a moment. Down to our left. Glad you're along for the ride for what is shaping up to be a barn burner down the stretch on the Southeast Sports Network. I'm Gabriel Schrei. Elijah White, defended by Nakai Fisher. Great entry pass, McKinney takes the slot. Zay Wiggins getting hit with a whistle inside of 7 minutes to play. I'll remind you, a 16-2 run right out of the gates entering this second half. Powered Bluefield to the lead. They have not lost it since. They've had their largest lead of the game twice, 10 points. Largest lead for either program, I should say. Right now leading by 7, they could push it to 9. Off the mark. McKinney has shot 56% at the line this season. He's got 27 points this afternoon. 10 for 14 from the floor. That was his second miss at the charity stripe. Yes. Eight-point game, 84-76. Donovan Martin was 16, 14 for Elijah White. Eagles have 2 with 16, Lau and Jones. This one rolls and goes for Williams. He's got 11, trailing Derek Brown, who's got 13. As a team, Bluefield has shot 62% from the floor. As this one goes as well to push their lead back to 8. Reinhardt has shot 46%. 27 of 59. Jostled and the call. I'm trying to figure out where I recognize this official from. I've definitely seen this guy before. That almost got me. Thanks, ref. Thought that was it.
Come on, Blue. Here we go. Dre, who you got?
That was coming right for us, huh? The public address announcer, Al, here. I think we almost lost Al on that one. Nakai Fisher for 3. It's short. Picked up by T. Williams, and the call again. Nate Jones to inbound for the Reinhardt Eagles. Flips it onto the floor to Wiggins. He's defended by White. This is Jones driving down, low post, out to three-point land. Williams busts this one, rustling the twine, and it makes it a 5-point game with 5:45 to go. 86-81. Reinhardt needed that. They're on a 5-3 run. We've seen 4 lead changes. The Eagles would love to force a 5th. Shoveled down along the arc. Spinning, driving Rams get this. Make it a 7-point game. To respond, Reinhardt on the straightaway. 3-ball for Jones, it's short. Bluefield Rams take it in. White will run the floor, Elijah. Defended by McKinney. He's shouting out for help. Sent down to the corner. Bluefield Rams rejected with authority by T. Williams. James goes onto the floor in place of Tucker Lau. Lau's been really good today. It's a 7-point advantage with just under 5 to play. 4:56 on the clock. Bluefield Rams looking to extend it to 9. Pass down in front. Mid-post, yes. Kissed off the glass and wet. 90-81. We have a barn burner, folks. Buckle your seatbelts. Outside, Reinhardt down to the baseline. Flipped out to the straightaway. James, unlimited range. Oh, baby. That one goes from the Peachtree Center. Are you kidding me? 6-point game, 90-84. Bluefield Rams Elijah White. White has had a big day. To make it even bigger, off the mark though. Reinhardt Eagles led by Wiggins. Nice pass, it's just off the mark. A good look. Trying to get connected with Nakai Fisher. It escapes the floor with 4 minutes to play.
Right back. Right back.
White defended by Wiggins, running the floor. Hit the E-break. Off the mark, this one out of play. 90-84, 6-point game, 3:43 to play. The ball will stay with the Rams of Bluefield. White shovels this into the corner. Young to the elbow, spinning, firing off the glass. This goes for DeAndre Miles. 92-84, 8-point game, 3.5 to go. Reinhardt needs to start a run right now. Bluefield Rams looking to push the gas down the stretch. Williams, 3-ball wide. Fisher off the putback and one. He'll go to the line. The Eagles of Reinhardt certainly needed that. The official bringing Donovan Martin onto the floor. Getting a change for Miles, who will head to the bench. For the moment, it's a 6-point game. 3:17 to play. This goes. Give them all three. 5-point game. Pearman onto the floor in place of Wiggins. He'll defend Elijah White. We've got a man into the bench. Big collision between a trio. Nakai Fisher and Lineberger colliding. Jordan Lineberger and Nakai Fisher are a big couple of guys. White running the floor. 5 points separate us. 3 minutes and change. Great feed. This one, a violation down along the baseline. The Rams happy to take it. These are big. Lineberger, 46% at the line this season. Yes. 6-point game. Lineberger. 2 for 2. Really close one. Lineberger now good for 10 points. Reinhardt, this one off the mark and the violation. Williams today 14 points, now 6 for 16 from the floor. This is his first trip to the charity stripe. 59 for 71 this season, that's 83%. Yes. Two minutes, 56 seconds to play. A 5-point game. And a timeout on the floor in clutch time between the Eagles and the Rams of Bluefield on the Southeast Sports Network. back in North Georgia. From Molesca, it's a 5-point game. Right now, just 3 minutes to play and counting. 94-89. Bluefield Rams in the lead and looking to hang on to it. This one is hit from range. My goodness. 97-89. That's huge. Reinhardt driving, and the violation inside. Donovan Martin will take that all day long, make him earn the points. James, 79% from the line this season. He hits his first of the day now, 1 for 3 in this game at the charity stripe. 97-90. 2.5 to play. Short. Swatted. Back towards the midcourt stripe where it's picked up by the Rams of Bluefield. Shoveled to McKinney. Handed off to White. Heavily defended by Fisher. From the block, Bluefield's just tossing it around to kill clock. White, backdoor, off the mark. Rams still with it. This one rattles and goes. A 9-point advantage with 2 minutes to play. The Eagles need an explosive run, not out of the question, but time winding quickly. Williams gets this to go. Long 2 in clutch time. And so a timeout on the floor, 99-92. Bluefield Rams looking to extend their lead down the stretch. They're ahead by 7 with 1:49 to go in Molesca, Georgia. And the leading scorers in this one at the moment, what's been a really, really good game. Taking a look across the stat sheet, 2 players with over 20 for the Bluefield Rams. 28 for McKinney, 22 for Martin. Elijah White has got 14 for Bluefield, 11 for Jordan Lineberger. Reinhardt has 5 in double digits, 16 for Lau and Williams. 16 for Nate Jones. Derek Brown with 13 and Fisher with a dozen. Scratch that, make it 18 for T. Williams, who's 7 for 6. 2 for 2 at the line, 6 rebounds and an assist for this guy. Stuffing the stat sheet.
Let's go, Blue.
Bluefield Rams being called back to the floor. They lead by 7 with 1 minute and 49 seconds to play. If you're just joining us, we've got an instant classic shaping up in Molesca, Georgia. Hi, everyone. I'm Gabriel Fry. Glad you're with us. This is the Southeast Sports Network, and we've got a fun one. White, heavily defended by Wiggins, rowing his way down the hardwood. Rams with the ball, burning clock quickly. White back with it, defended by Williams. He couldn't pick his pocket. Elijah tries this, putback won't go. Fighting for the ball, Derek Brown kicks it outside. Rams come up with it, shot clock reset, 1:22 to go. Sent to the far corner, down low, off the glass and the mark. Brown, outward feed. Reinhardt Eagles, long ball to Williams, who has a collision down to the low post as he goes to the hardwood, the whistle. 1:14 to play. Williams, this season, 84% at the line. Today, 2 for 2. He's got 18 total points. Two of the most important free throws this young man will ever take. A A 6-point game.
Box and get there. Get the ball.
Williams. For 94. Yes. 1:14 to play in North Georgia. The program from West Virginia down the floor. Ball is taken away. Williams cleared for takeoff. He picks his pocket. He jams the ball. 3 points separate us with 64 seconds to go. Unbelievable. Williams picked his pocket, took the ball away, jams it into the twine. It's 99-96 with 1:04 on the clock. And Williams, good for 22 points. He's perfect at the line, 4 for 4 in a 3-point game from Waleska, Georgia. The Brown Athletics Center about to see a wild finish between Bluefield and Reinhardt University. Reinhardt Eagles back onto the floor. Bluefield taking every second they can in the huddle. They're on a tight turnaround. They lost by 40 to Spartanburg Methodist last night in South Carolina. It's a night game. They had to get back to the hotel, then drive 3 hours and change to North Georgia. That is a tough turnaround for anyone, even if you win. Seeking to close out on the road. McKinney inbounds, back to him. 30 shot, 60 game. Down the floor, pickpocketed. Reinhardt with the ball. Eagles man suffers the foul, and Reinhardt is feeling it. 55 seconds to go. I can't believe they fouled him. 99-96. The barn burner has been delivered. Wiggins at the line, he can cut it down. Change for the Rams. Young to the bench, Wiggins onto the floor for Bluefield. Wiggins at the charity stripe, 91% this season. Yes. Wiggins gets that to go. It's his 9th point of the day. He's 3 for 3 at the line. To bring us within 1. Yes. 99-98 in Waleska, Georgia. 55 seconds to play. Bluefield inbounds the ball. Rams down the floor. McKinney escapes the first defender. Hands it off to Elijah White. It's stolen by Reinhardt. Long outlet pass down the floor. Off the glass it goes. Reinhardt out in front. 100-99. 40 seconds to play. Here come the Rams of Bluefield. 37 seconds on the clock. Shovels it off the glass. Nate Jones with a rebound. And now the violation along the baseline. Unbelievable. The Eagles are in front by 1 with 32 and change to play in North Georgia. I can't believe it. The Bluefield Rams came out of the gate swinging in this second half. They went on a 16-2 run. That run lasted an incredible 7 minutes. It put them out in front by the largest lead of the game for either program, 10 points, and they've given it up. They trail by 1 with 32 seconds to play. I can't believe it. What a performance by Reinhardt to come back from that deficit, that margin. Three steals in the last 60 seconds. The Eagles have been perfect from the floor in the last 60 seconds. They've been perfect from the line in the last 60 seconds. Checking on their timeout situation, they've burned them up. 32.8 to go between Bluefield and Reinhardt. The Rams have some really, really good shooters on this squad. 1 3 ball, 2 3 balls makes all the difference right now. Bluefield has been very, very accurate today. 60.6% from the floor, 40 of 66. Reinhardt is 34 of 69, 49.3%. Eagles inbound. Bluefield wants the ball, they've got it. Rams able to hang on to the ball. They needed that. They needed that. And a timeout taken by the Bluefield Rams. It's a full timeout. Reinhardt back to the huddle.
Yes, 20, please. Thank you.
30.6 seconds left to play. 100-99. We'll take a break and be back. Welcome back to Waleska, Georgia, 100-99. The Eagles of Reinhardt are looking to close out with a narrow 1-point lead. White from the front court. $100-99. .8 seconds left to play. Off the front of the iron, still a 1-point game. Bluefield. Rams Wiggins over the midcourt stripe. Down along the edge of the block, trying the backdoor pass. Swatted, kept it, off the glass, no! This one escapes over the baseline. Unbelievable, 100-99, 5.7 seconds on the clock. Got a player who went down hard under the basket. Hopefully he's all right. Reinhardt going to use the time to come together. .7 seconds to play in Waleska. We'll take a break while they check on him and be right back with more college hoops. Welcome back to Waleska, Georgia. And the Rams man, DeAndre Miles, being helped off of the floor. Hopefully he's all right. Getting some assistance from the trainer, but largely under his own power, which seems to be a good sign. Hopefully that's the case. We're ready to go. Inbounding feed. Bluefield Rams trailing by 1. Onto the floor, 4 seconds. Bluefield down into the mid-post. Ball comes out, and the clock sounds. 100-99. Reinhardt University Eagles take the victory. They win their second in a row, rise to 5-2 in conference play, and 6-2. Your final 100-99. At one point, Bluefield went on an incredible 16-2 run. That's how they came out of the halftime break, but it wasn't enough to power them to a win in Waleska, Georgia. The Rams lose this one and will look to right the ship next time out. Just couldn't pull it off in Waleska. Really unbelievable grit by Reinhardt to come back and get the victory. We'll take a look through some of these stats. Not up to date, but here's a look at the AAC standings. So Reinhardt will be climbing, Bluefield will be falling. With a win, Milligan will leapfrog Bluefield, so will Montreat. Real quickly before we send you on your way, some final stats for you, numbers from today's game. McKinney finishes with 28 points, 10 for 14, 7 for 9 at the line, 6 rebounds, a pair of assists. Martin finishes with 22, Elijah White 14, 11 for Lineberger, and 9 for Lanier Young. T. Williams finishes 9 for 18 from the floor, perfect at the line, 4 for 4, 7 rebounds and an assist as he gets 24 points. Wow, 6 for 10, 16 points. 16 for Nate Jones, 13 for Derek Brown, and Nakai Fisher finishes with a dozen points. What's next for these two? Coming off of a loss to Spartanburg Methodist, the second in a row for the Rams dropped. 100-99 your final in this. Next, they'll travel to Pikeville, Kentucky and take on the Bears before they host a pair in a row, Milligan and the Bulldogs of Union, traveling to take them on. Coming up next for the Reinhardt University Eagles, things are looking good. They've won a pair in a row. They're going to travel to take on Truett McConnell and the Bears before they host Kentucky Christian on the 9th and 11th of this month, respectively. That'll do it 100-99. Your final. Thanks for tuning in from Waleska, Georgia on the Southeast Sports Network. For the Rams, for the Eagles, and all the fans, I'm Gabriel Try saying so long.
Welcome to SESN, your ticket to the front row of the sports world, covering local, regional, and national events. We bring the game to you. Feel the excitement of every play, every score, every victory. Get your seat, get on air, and immerse yourself in the heart-pounding action. The Southeast Sports Network, where sports come to life.
Hi, I'm Smokey Bear, and I made an assistant to help you prevent wildfires.
Dude, I've got this. I've been camping since I was 5 years old.
But I am a camping influencer.
You know what? I'll bet you $5. Okay. Assistant Smokey, what is the best way to put out a campfire?
To put out a campfire, drown with water, stir, drown again. Then make sure the fire is out cold by feeling with the back of your hand.
Wait, really?
I'll take the $5.
Hi, I'm Smokey Bear, and I made an assistant to help you out, because only you can prevent wildfires.
Hey, Assistant Smokey Bear. Call me Papa Bear, because I'm grilling up dinner. Do you get it?
Yes, good job.
So, what should I do with all these coals?
Don't just toss them out. Put them in a metal container because those embers can start a wildfire.
I understand. The stakes are high.
Ha 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 ha.
See, Smokey thinks I'm funny.
I got involved in officiating volleyball 8 years after I played Division I in college.
Saying yes to volleyball officiating will give you the privilege to be a part of one of the most exciting sports around.
I'm a speaker,
Builder.
I coach.
Culinary arts. Auditor. A firefighter.
For anyone contemplating becoming a volleyball official, just go for it.
Take the plunge. Open the door.
Say yes to officiating. Learn more about how to get involved at sayyes-to-officiating.com.
For every generation, it has started with the call to serve. Discovering the purpose and the belonging earned with the title. Learning to dig deep and push through adversity together. Defending our nation and its people. It is a life of great worth and reward. But Marines are never really finished serving. Their commitment comes full circle, visible in communities across our country. This is Semper Fidelis, always faithful, always Marine, marking a path for the next generation.
We're there to serve, make sure we're creating a fair atmosphere for both teams, upholding the integrity of the game.
I chose to be an official. It's the best decision I've made.
In life, things aren't scripted. Games aren't pre-scripted. You know, I got into officiating because my father was an official. Officiating was part of our family life. It wasn't just the game.
Get to be outside, get to like experience the game. It's so much more fun. You can get a lot out of it.
If you're an athlete, we need people like you and translate those skills to officiating.
To help me become not only a better official, but a better person.
It happens in every town, in every game.
We never have a perfect game, but the rewards always outweigh the negativities.
And it's just been wonderful.
Hello, and thank you for joining us for today's broadcast. This broadcast is a product of Shry Media, LLC. Unauthorized use, sale, or redistribution of this media in any form is strictly prohibited without the express written consent of Shry Media. Radio and television mediums are encouraged to reach out. Thank you for tuning in.